Hello students, in this video I am going to explain about the last video general info Srinivasa Ramanujan number explanation and exercise 2 parallelogram problem, fifth one exercise 2 circle problem and general information. Coming to the first one, which number is considered as Ramanujan number? Already we discussed 1729. What is the importance of the number? Let us check. Sum of cubes in two ways. Sum of cubes in two ways. That is a sum of cubes of 12 and 1. We can get it as 1729, as well as sum of the cubes of 10 and 9 also equal to 1729. Once observe that. Cubes in the sense 12 cube plus 1 cube. 12 cube is 12 into 12 into 12 and 1 into 1 into 1. So finally we can get as 1729. And same as 10 cube and 9 cube, cubes of that one. 10 into 10 into 10 and 9 into 9 into 9. So we can get it as 1729. Next importance, that is 1729, we can get it as product of primes, that is 7, 13 and 19 in AP. AP is nothing but arithmetic progression. That means the difference of these two numbers is equal to the difference of these two numbers. That is 13 minus 7 is 6, as well as 19 minus 13 is also 6. So if you multiply these three, you can get the 1720. That is another specialty. And if you add the digits in that 1729, you can get 19. If you are reversing the digits, that is 19, if you are reversing it, you can get it as 91. If you multiply 19 and 91, you can get it as 1729. That is the importance of 1729. Many important points are there. When you are entering into the higher standards, that is the higher standard applications, you may learn about that. Coming to the exercise problem, if 1, 2, 4, y, for x, 6 and 3, 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find the value of x and y. Already we discussed the properties of parallelogram. One property is diagonals are bisecting with each other. That concept we are using here. Bisecting in the sense their diagonals are, midpoint of the diagonals are coincide with each other. So now coming to the solution. Let the given points are AB, CD. I have taken it as a parallelogram. So this is AC diagonal and this is BC diagonal. So this is the midpoint. And logic is, in parallelogram midpoint of diagonals bisect with each other. So midpoint of the diagonals are coincide, that is equal. So now what is our aim? We need to find out the value of x and y. So that means first find out the midpoint of AC and then find out the midpoint of BD. Then you can equate it because of midpoints are equal. That is the logic we are doing here. Once check, midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. Already midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So coordinates, AC coordinate, A and C coordinates I taken here, 1, 2, x, 6. So I substitute the values in the given formula. That is, we can get it as the midpoint 1 plus x by 2, 8 by 2. So that is the midpoint of AC. Next, that is by reducing the terms, you can get it as 4, 1 plus x by 2, 4 is the midpoint of AC. And coming to the B and D. Next, same substitute the values x1, x2, y1, y2 in the given formula. So that is then after substituting, that is 4 plus 3 by 2 and y plus 5 by 2. So that 4 plus 3 by 2, y plus 5 by 2. So next midpoint is 7 by 2, y plus 5 by 2. So that is we simplified the midpoint of AC and BD. Now we are equal. We are going to equate the midpoints here. So points equate 2 points. How can we equate the 2 points is already yesterday video we discussed about that. So that is x coordinates equal and corresponding y coordinates also equal. So that is now compare the LHS and RHS, equate x and y coordinate. So then now first I'm equating the x coordinates here. So that x coordinate is 1 plus x by 2 and here x coordinate is 7 by 2. So I equate both. So by cross multiplication you can get as 2 into 1 plus x and 2 into 7. 2 into 1 plus x is 2 into 1 plus 2 into x, 2x equal 2 into 7 is 14. So after transposing the terms, then you can get as a 2x equal to 14 minus 2. So then x equal to 2x equal to 12. So that is x equal to 6. That is when you equate x points, then you can get the answer this one. And if you equate y point, that is 4 equal to y plus 5 by 2. That is 4 equal to y plus 5 by 2. Then after cross multiplication, 2 into 4 equal to 8. That is y plus 5. So here it is 1. So that is y plus 5 into 1 is 1, y plus 5. Then 8 equal to y plus 5. Then after transposing the terms y plus 5. Just interchange the term here. Interchange the step here. So because of whatever the alphabet that we are going to find out, that should be in the LHS. So next one, y equal to 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5. So that is y equal to 3. This is the coordinate of x coordinate is, so x value is 6 and y value is 3. So after practicing this problem, then you can simplify this problem as the homework. And the next problem, circle. Find the coordinates of a point A where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2 comma minus 3 and B 1 comma 4. Let us check the solution. What has given here? AB's diameter has given, circle center has given, and B point has given. We need to find out the values of A. So now coming to the solution, give AB as a diameter, coordinates of B 1 comma 4, coordinates of the center is O 2 comma minus 3, and A we need to find out. Let that coordinate is A x comma y. So this is a diagrammatic representation. AB is the diameter and O is the center. So here center it is, and these two are given points, and A we need to find out. So what is the logic here? Observe that center O is the midpoint of AB. If you are observing that A and B is a line, so this O is the midpoint of AB. That means we need to find out the midpoint of AB first. Midpoint of AB. Midpoint, apply the midpoint formula. So that is AX, XY and B 1 comma 4. So that is diagrammatic representation. A, B, midpoint is 2 comma minus 3. Okay, so now coming to the solution, the same diagram I represented here. Center equal to center 2 comma minus 3 equal to midpoint of AB. That means midpoint of AB must be equal to the center of the circle. That is the logic. Now midpoint, I substitute the values in the given formula. That it is x1 is x plus x2 is 1, x plus 1 by 2. y1 is y and y2 is 4, y plus 4 by 2. That is the midpoint. So that must be equal to 2 comma minus 3. So that means equate the x coordinates. Here x plus 1 by 2 equal to 2. So that is calculation. So by cross multiplication x plus 1 equal to 4. Then x equal to, after transposing, that is equal to 3. X equal to 3. So you may do the same process for that y plus 4 by 2 equal to minus 3. Then after cross multiplication y plus 4 equal to, so minus 6. So next after transposing that y equal to minus 10. So then you can get the coordinates. That is 3 comma minus 10 is the A coordinate. So this is the problem. Then listen to the problem again and you may do the problem as a homework. Find the coordinates of the point where AB is the diameter of a circle whose center is 2 comma minus 3 and A is 3 comma minus 10. So coming to the general info, that is 0 is only the number which cannot be represented by Roman numericals. That means we cannot have the Roman number for 0. So next one, 1 is only the number that is spelled with the letters arranged in descending order. If you take that, if you are observing that 1, so this is the descending order of the alphabets. And next one, only one number spelled with the same number of letters itself as 4. If you taken it as a 4, so when you are writing the spelling of 4, so how many letters are here? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the logic. And every odd number has an E in it. That means if you take it that it is 5, F-I-B-E, E number is, E alphabet is there, 9, N-I-N-E. So every odd number has an E in it. And next one, minus 40 degrees is equal to the minus Centigrade is equal to the minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is also another thing. Next, take any number and multiply it by 3 and add digits of the resultant. Then it must be divided by 3. This is one logic. Once give an example here. So if you multiply any number with 3, that is 8 I taken here, 8 multiplied by 3 to 24, 8 3 is 24. Then if you add the digits 2 plus 4, that is equal to 6. This must be divided by 3 finally. So that is 2. So you can take the examples and you can check it. So this is the general info, write in your notebook. And the next coming video, I will explain that exercise 2 remaining problems. Okay students, do the homework, and if you are having any doubts, then you can contact me. Thank you students. Thank you very much.